Alright, the next thing, there is a O-ring in this housing. Right here. That comes out. I would recommend constantly wiping parts as you go together. That's what I'm doing. I got it pretty clean. But pulled the new ring out, matched it up. Going to get a shop towel and wipe this once more. I'm kind of like doing a step, wiping, doing a step, just to keep it as clean as possible. Short of soaking these parts in like a cleaner tank, which I don't have. Like, look, there's still dirt coming out. You just do the best you can at home. That's all you can do. See, keep going. It's still, I'm going to hit it with a little acetone right here. You could use brake clean, carb clean, acetone and brake clean flash off. So the more you wipe, the more you get out. But I think, you know, this cast gets soaked with oil. I might just be wiping residual oil, who knows. Anyway, there's the new O-ring. I'm going to pop that in. There's two grooves in there. There's one for an O-ring, one for a snap ring. So the lower groove's where the O-ring goes. That's in. Looks a little weird, don't it? I'm gonna go back over it. It might be twisted, so I'm just gonna like massage it with my thumb. I wonder if it's twisted. I'm gonna pull it out and redo it. You don't want it twisting like a candy cane, right? You don't want it twisting in the bore. You just want it to sit in there nice. I often wonder about these overseas parts though. It's like, you don't know till you put it on the car whether it's going to work or not. But still seems to be sitting in there weird. Okay, so that's in. Now we're gonna go. What's next here? Fiber shim. Called a fiber shim, and the old one is dark colored with bronze with it. These are probably end play shims. I don't think this has any sealing qualities at all. It's probably just an end play adjustment. If any of you's ever been through like transmissions or even engines, there's always an end play spec. Nothing ever goes together tight without end play. I believe if stuff was built that tight, it would probably just lock up, you know, at some point. There's a dowel pin that goes in there. Gonna stick that in. That kind of locates everything. This little hook here goes around the dowel pin, and it goes in paper side down. Actually, I might go one at a time with this because brass one goes in, little hook there on the dowel pin. Looking down in there. Looks like that. All right, this is called the thrust plate. This is the next one. I didn't pay attention on this coming out, but looking at those witness marks, I would think this side goes in where the rotor's spinning. So if you don't pay attention how it comes apart, don't panic, just use a little common sense. So that obviously had spinning parts on it, if you see the little mark there. And I'm going to clean this with some acetone, drop it in there. All right, that's next. Drop that in. Uh-oh, our dowel pin came out. Now would be a good time to get the magnet, I think. All right, back to square one. All right, dowel pin. Shim pack. Fiber brass. I'm going to get a magnet to drop that metal piece in. It's got to go in straight. What happened was I dropped that in, it was cocked and it got jammed. Everything in here, tolerance-wise, seems nice and tight, which that's what you'd want in a pump. You don't want the parts dropping in loose. They got to seal up with the O-rings and seal up to the body of the pump. Let me get a magnet. All right, so we got that on a magnet now. We're going to try and drop it in centered. All right, that went in. Okay, that's what we look like so far. Now, once the pump body, let's see what they call this. The exploded view doesn't have a name for this. So this, I'm looking at the witness marks. That little notch there would go in a dowel pin. This side obviously goes in. This is the back side of the pump. I don't know if you can see that. There's a dirt mark there. I figure this goes like this. So again, this is going, so it don't go in upside down. I'm thinking this goes like this. Might have been smart to take pictures coming apart, but all right. So this is going to go in. This goes over the dowel pin. This notch goes up, facing outward. Wipe everything down. All right, there's our pump housing down in there. It's not all the way down though. There it is. All right, so you always want a little bit of the dowel sticking up. See the dowel right there. All right, now we're gonna start having fun with the rotor. There's a little bit of a mark there from the seal. I do not feel anything. I've already checked this. I do not feel anything with like my fingernail can catch on it. There's no deep grooves on this. So I'm gonna run it. It didn't leak before out the front seal. It shouldn't now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find some petroleum jelly. I'm gonna grease this up so it's greased up against the seal. And I should have had some right here. I don't know where in my cluttered bench where the petroleum jelly is. Let's see. Oh wow, it's right here. I gotta find it. Or I would just use grease. Petroleum jelly's a trick. Or it's a lube that transmission guys use. Gotta shut this off.